And the next part, we'll talk about the employee-sponsored visa, which is also something quite significant in terms of the restructure of the system. Basically, the government is trying to introduce a new employee-sponsor system, replace or maybe blend in the current 482 visa and a 186 visa into the future system. We haven't seen any details about what will be the eligibility, the visa requirement, but government give a structure introduction about the future employee-sponsored visa. Basically, there will be three pathways or three streams of the temporary skill migration system. There will be three streams, namely, the first stream will be called the specialist skills pathway, and this pathway is targeting on those high-earning candidates from overseas, and the current salary setting is $135,000. So, if the candidate is being offered a contract in Australia more than $135,000 a year, you'll be eligible for the specialist skill pathway, and there will be no occupation limits on this stream except trade workers. So if you are trade workers, even you earn more than $135,000, you can't go through the specialist skill pathway except tradies. Okay, but apart from that, any occupation, as long as you earn enough money, you'll be able to access this stream. And some good things about this stream is government guaranteed that the visa processing time will be somewhere within 6 days. Okay, so that's very fast. A week you get your visa grant. So this is something will be beneficial for those, I believe, big companies looking for international talents. For example, IT professional with high skills, or those managers or manager positions worldwide. They try to recruit those high talent people into Australia. So as long as the salary is very high, you can suggest your employee to go for this sponsored stream. So this is specialist stream. Second stream is called the core skill pathway. So this is the occupation. In terms of salary, it needs to be over $70,000, but less than $135,000. For this core skill stream, government say there will be a core skill occupation list. So currently we have 482 482 employee sponsorship, and then you have long-term and medium term, and you have short term, you have regional occupation. There will be three occupation lists currently, but then in the future there will be just one core skill occupation list, and this list will be simpler and regularly updated. So it won't be a fixed list for saying 5 years time. It will be probably updated every 6 months or every 12 months in order to reflect the demand and supply in the labor market. So for example, maybe the first 6 months you will see accounting on the list, but then the following 6 months you won't see accounting on the list, and then they will be back on the list as long as there are more demands or more job offers in Australia. So something like that. There will be a one code skill occupation list reflecting the job market, and government will do that. So that's some concept about these stream, which is core skill stream. And the last one is called essential skill stream. So this stream is providing to those essential jobs. And the government actually giving more insights about this stream. They currently focusing on those jobs who has the labor agreement. So I would say most of the jobs are low skilled, but very essential to the economy, to the society. And the paying, it wasn't that great. So some of the job is even paying less than $70,000. And take example, which are aged care or disability care industry. So and this is probably something we can see within the essential skill pathway. Some of those jobs or some of those occupation industry do have labor agreements. So there are a lot of labor agreements now in effect. But maybe in the future they can also access this essential skill pathway. So there will be three skill pathways, and all these three pathways, the visa applicants will have 4 years. Okay, there won't be any 2 years or 4 years differences. There will be just 4 years. Any people will have 4 years under either of those three streams for the sponsorship.